Hey there everybody, Vinsanity here, ready to bring you Vector Thrust. This is a brand new aerial combat game that just came out, I want to say like yesterday. More like the day before I recorded this. And one of my friends is actually working specifically with TimeSymmetry to help actually make this. So he actually bought a copy for me to play to actually let the developer sort of see where, I guess perhaps a consumer would see places for improvement, in a sense. So in a way, this Let's Play is going to be pretty unique in the fact that I'm going to be trying to help the developers as much as I am trying to help you guys see a first look in terms of this game, and me possibly playing more of this game with my friends, with me looking like an idiot. So that's going to be what I'm going to do. It's just look like an idiot in front of you guys. Although, if I'm honest, aerial combat games are actually kind of hard to do that because, well, let's face it, it's all mostly flying around and just blowing stuff up. So, let's see this, shall we? Alrighty, I'm liking this. Anyways, I do know that that this game has actually been out in freaking whatchamacallit. I don't know why I'm burping so much tonight, but I know this game's been out for some time in a sort of alpha stage for a while now. So to put it bluntly, there are bugs in this game that have yet to be ironed out. And what I just clicked on was a quick match. Yeah. Let's see what we go up against. Probably nothing good. Oh god, I forgot the right thumbstick is a bitch. Okay, you know what, give me just a second, I gotta adjust this. Okay, I'm back, and this time I fiddled with the dead zone, and apparently, I have a different level now. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Whoa! Holy crap! I just did a freaking... Oh, that was cool! Oh my god, I love this game already! Holy crap! Oh shit, I just overheated my guns. I did not realize that. And I will admit too, the graphics in this game aren't exactly half bad either. It's definitely a pretty good game. I'll say that. And I will admit too, when I'm flying the aircraft in this game, some of the aircraft feel like as if I'm flying a giant fucking whale. I'm not gonna lie. I understand that TimeSymmetry, the developers of this game, my friend mentioned that they were kind of worried about trying to appeal to hardcore simulator fans. Me, I'm kind of one of those fans, but at that same time, I do like casual games all the same. So, Ace Combat, that was kind of one of those games that I absolutely adored in terms of an aerial combat game, because it was just so... I don't know what the word is I'm trying to think of. It's just so, I guess... Perhaps. Come on. You ass! You. I shouldn't yell. I shouldn't yell. Anyways, Ace Combat was good because it had like this casual feel to the flying, but it wasn't so bad to the point where it couldn't take itself seriously. So really, a game like that is nice. I'm not gonna lie. But at that same time, I do like a good simulator. I really do. So a game like this is definitely nice, but at that same time, it is always nice to be able to go to something casual. Woohoo! I won! I got second. Fuck you. You know, that's something right there that TimeSymmetry could also throw in too. Where it says the F-104 family and then the total amount, from what I was informed, there is essentially fightercraft trees that are actually built into this game. So my whole idea is, why not go ahead and set up like a progress bar to keep track of like where you are in terms of like getting the next aircraft. Yeah, I'm going to fly with the AOA limiter off now from now on. Granted, for those of you that are big fans of Battlestar Galactica, you might have noticed earlier during the last battle, I just sort of sat there next to the aircraft. Yeah, see, there you go. There's a place for improvement. Okay, so that was clearly the quick action mode. From what my friend explained to me, essentially it takes various things that you have unlocked in the game and essentially jams it all together into a single game where you can actually just sort of pitch yourself against other different variables. It is actually kind of nice, especially if you're looking for some quick single player missions, just to level up, you know, something really basic like that. But campaign, that one's actually looking pretty good. Juniper Thunder I did a little bit just to learn the game, but now let's go and try Restless Bounds. This one, from what I understand, is the latest one that they're featuring, since they're coming in from the closed alpha, I guess it was. Wait, what? Why is it reading no data? Is that a glitch? Please tell me that's not a glitch. Because if so, then there's a big flaw there. Oh my lord, that is an amazing looking aircraft. That's a Japanese model. That's cool. I mean, I saw the rear section of this aircraft in one of the pictures, and oh my god, man, I didn't even know what the hell kind of aircraft this was. I'd never heard of that one. Is that a drone? There's some kick-ass aircraft in this game. Then, of course, the F-22 Raptor. God, man. I'm already loving this game. I gotta admit, I am big into flight combat simulators. I am seriously big into these. And Ace Combat is one of those games that I have absolutely loved. And at seeing these, I can say now, I am gonna fall in love with this game when it releases. I'm already in love with it. And this game hasn't been out for more than a day. Now bear in mind too, this game is supposed to have voice acting in it, but unfortunately the voice acting is not implemented yet. So if you guys want to know what's going on, text is going to be at the top of the screen. I guess I should have mentioned that earlier, because unfortunately all you guys are going to hear in terms of voice acting is mostly going to be like quick status updates from other fighters and shit. Okay, Buffies, time to go down. Boom! Oh, ripped their wing off. Ooh, you know what? I just realized that could be something amazing that TimeSymmetry could put in this game. From what I understand, this game's actually got some really good AI from what I've read. And that's actually something that I really like as well when it comes to good games, is a challenge. Being able to have genuine AI that is actually going to try to kill you. And from what I understand, this game's actually got some pretty smart AI, some pretty good coding in it. And my idea is, why not implement, I don't know, having, say, AI that essentially can dogfight in like 5 different battles at once. I mean, that right there would be freaking awesome. Ace Combat did that with Ace Combat 6. Personally, I think more games should have that sort of combat style, because it makes the battle feel more immersive. You can't beat that. Yeah, bitch. Can't touch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Plus, from what I understand, this game has a huge, insane number of aircraft to pick from. My friend actually let me take a look at a table file, just as a little glimpse, so that way I can see what to expect out of aircraft in this game. And holy hell, there's at least 120 some odd aircraft. Some of them not even planned in terms of like possible aircraft in this game. That's not including any mods. That's huge. I've never seen any game have that many aircraft to pick from. And granted, this is a cel-shaded aerial combat game, so graphics-wise, it's in line with Borderlands. But even then, this is not as good as Borderlands, but it's still pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I got ice rank. Sweet. Once again, no data. Not even any. Wow. Okay, guys. There's something you guys need to work. They need to work on is setting up the map data. Yeah, one of my friends was telling me about this aircraft here. He was telling me that it was actually supposed to, that when you fly it, it puts your game into like 256 color mode. Which is actually kind of cool, if I'm honest. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, those are the missiles I fired. Duh. And that's another thing too. While I didn't show this during one of my previous playthroughs, I had a little bit of playthrough just so that we can learn the game, and to be honest, the game does have a bit of a glitch, if you can call it that. When it comes down to the lock-on sequences for these missiles, I'll admit the lock-on sequences, for some reason you'll get a lock, but you fire it and then suddenly the missile just disappears partway to the target. I don't know if that's part of the simulation aspect of this game, but I think it needs to be tweaked. Oh god. Not good. Not good. Oh. Okay, so where the hell are my allies? They're just casually flying. They're expecting me to do all the work? Seriously? Yeah, I'll also admit too, I just recently got my new hardware from my new PC hardware installed and all working in a brand new computer now, so know that my gaming is probably going to be a little bit better. However, also know that well, unfortunately, my network isn't exactly too effective for online use, so please be aware that I can only do an upload like maybe once or twice a week if I'm lucky. And on top of that, since my college semester is about to start up again, I am going to be just as inactive as well. So please understand that while I would love to do more uploads and I'd love to do it as often as possible, realistically I just can't do it because I've got 2 jobs plus this. So really it's kind of hard to balance it all. Like I said, I'll do what I can, but really it's just going to be really hard to do anything this semester. Another good idea, directional targeting. Not exactly required, but it also helped with targeting, because you just heard several different beeps there. That was me cycling through different targets. That's okay if there's only a wing of fighters. That's okay for that. But when it's coming down to trying to target an enemy that's like directly in front of you, and you want just that target, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it. So that's another idea right there, is directional targeting. Plus, probably some better transitional effects for when you're switching from screen to screen. That might be another good idea. I mean, I like the fact that the TimeSymmetry kind of got some of these ideas from Ace Combat. Granted, it does raise the question of if this is an Ace Combat ripoff. Fact of the matter is, I don't think it is. By far and above, it is not an Ace Combat ripoff. But of course, there is the big question of if this game does finally go through and becomes a full-on title, will people start ripping aircraft from Ace Combat in general? Truth of the matter is, it is a possibility. I'm not going to lie about that. There are going to be some hackers or some modders that think they can crack the game and rip aircraft off of Ace Combat and apply it into this game. That's the truth. However, and this is the big however, some Ace Combat aircraft have actually been made while this game was still in closed alpha stages. And I'm sorry about that. I was just sort of cycling through the aircraft, just taking a look at prices. But some of the aircraft have actually been made. Crap! Hit the wrong button. Some of the aircraft have actually been made for this game, and wow, I want that aircraft so badly. Some of the aircraft have actually been made in for this game that are actually from Ace Combat. However, from what I understand, they are not rips by any means at all. Instead, what they are are more like just complete rerenders of the entire aircraft. Like, I mean, from the ground up. So that right there earns kudos for this game, I think, because essentially they took the time to actually make the aircraft and make them original. So you can't really say that these guys are trying to copy Ace Combat at all. And that's another idea too. Add AoE effects to some of the machine guns for casual players. A lot of these ideas I'm mentioning are mostly for casual players. Like I said, I do understand that TimeSymmetry are actually kind of concerned about trying to appeal to simulator fans, and I do respect that. But in the end, it does pay dividends to also aim for casual gamers as much as simulator fans. Maybe even include some settings so that way you can be able to adjust them as time goes on. So, say for instance, there's a simulator nut that wanted to go ahead and have everything be as realistic as possible. You can have a setting in this that actually turns it into as realistic of a simulator as possible. Or maybe another gamer that just wants maybe a good flight combat simulator, maybe to play it online with a couple of his friends, like me, and just wants something fun and simple to play. Once again, that's where the casual part comes in. So I mean that's just a few ideas I think to help make the game better. Of course, that's just me. And while I do believe that there are missions that are being coded for it at this point, that's just in development, perhaps dynamic missions, because the past two missions have been kind of dull. I'm not gonna say they're bad, but they've been kind of dull, I think. I mean, overall, I really like this game a lot, and this is probably gonna be one of the final missions that I play here. Maybe I'll go ahead and play another one as well. I do understand there's a challenge mode that I want to go ahead and check out. So rest assured, I'm gonna go and give that a spin. Oh, what was that explosion? Whoa, what was that? My entire screen just flickered there for a moment. I think I got hit by a missile, but I have no clue what caused the flicker. All I know is that I gotta get a new controller. I know that my camera's kind of panned to the side a couple times. Know that is not the game doing that. That's my controller. Because let's face it, this controller is a piece of shit. I've had this Xbox 360 controller for ages and ages and ages, and it is finally falling apart on me. The dead zone on the right thumbstick that controls the camera on this, which I gotta admit is actually pretty smooth. Let me just put it this way, it's completely shot. So I gotta get myself a new controller for this, but I'm just waiting for them to go on sale before I get them. Might even consider getting a new chair, but then again, I sometimes wonder if this chair that I've got has character. The squeaky chair that I have. Oh, and that's another thing too. While it's not exactly important, one thing to help garnish the levels is perhaps making some more 3D buildings. Ah! Ooh, that was close. H1F. That's an Apache, isn't it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what was happening? Okay, so this is what I understand about challenge mode. More or less, it helps you unlock additional aircraft by essentially pitting you against special challenges that are designed for each aircraft. Now, I haven't tried this out just yet. This is going to be the first time I'm actually going to try it. But just from what I understand from my friend who gave me this game, it's essentially a nice little challenge, a nice little way to hone in your skills and to master certain aircraft. and give it time. But I'm gonna see if I can unlock more aircraft for sure. Probably before I play it again. But otherwise, that's gonna be in the future. For now, let's just go ahead and have some fun, shall we? A lonely bomber, huh? Sorry, that was the mission name in this. And god damn it, the dead zone is screwed up again. Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, come on, the fucking dead zone on my right thumbstick is still crap. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go as is. So what's this undetected thing in the left-hand side? I got no clue what that is. A lonely bomber. What is this? Why is there only one target? Oh, is that it? So what is this? YF-104? Experimental pre-production aircraft used in testing avionics, engines, and other systems. Rather unremarkable in terms of performance. Oh, well, fuck you then. Why is there a triangle on the top of this thing? I don't know, but I want to go and try to use it. So apparently they do have good bullet travel in this, which I like a lot. Another possible fix is maybe having tweaked cooldown times on the machine guns. Because I mean, granted, I do understand the simulator part, but still, it wouldn't hurt, would it? I mean, like I said, the best idea is to appeal to both casual and simulator fans. And I almost died. Oh. Wow. I have no clue how to bomb. This is one issue that I've always had in almost any aerial combat game that I've played, is bombing. I've always bombed at bombing. Well, that makes sense. Bombed at bombing. I mean, you guys can see I get really low to the deck or the ground, and to put it bluntly, it's easy to crash in this game. And this thing feels like I am flying a fucking boat. No! Fuck. Okay, so I've been piddling around with this for a couple moments, and I think I might have found another glitch. For some reason, something in the game is forcing the audio to switch from the headset straight to my system sound. And I don't know what's causing it. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Just restarted the game. Yeah, that is actually an apparent glitch. Looks like possibly something with relating to the coding or even the memory in terms of the RAM. I'm not 100% sure what's causing it. I'd have to take a look at the PC logs for that, but know that I am back, so I'm gonna go and see if we can continue where we left off. I hope. Okay, there we go. Much better. Sorry about that, guys. Just a small bug. Just had to restart the game, though. Okay, so apparently we have to shoot down the target, and I have no machine gun. Okay, come on, reload. Yeah! There you go. Okay, so what did that unlock? Let's see another aircraft. PF. A production all-weather interceptor variant of the PF boasts new engines as well as a new radar system. I think that means it'll be faster. Let's try this one. Oh, we have to go after cargo planes now. Sweet. Drop, damn you! Okay, so it takes 5 missiles to actually shoot this fucker down. Oh, that's gonna bode well for me. Now, if you have to see some of the mini bosses that that my friend was talking about, he was telling me that he helped design a few of them, and I'm actually kind of curious in terms of like what he created. He never really let me in terms of like additional details of some of the ones that he was doing. But it has me very curious nonetheless, because to be quite frank, this game's actually pretty good. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. And usually I like to play the games that don't generally get a lot of recognition, older games included. Like, for instance, my next Let's Play that I'm going to do following this one is going to be a game called Free Space 2. That's a game that I grew up absolutely loving. And to be quite frank, I'm actually looking forward to that one. Anyways, guys, that was Vector Thrust. I absolutely love this game to death. It is so fucking fun. And I really can't wait to see the arcade and multiplayer modes. I'm wondering if arcade is gonna be like just like what I was describing earlier in the video. I'd imagine it might be, but if not, I really think that they could do for some form of like feature in the options, or even before each game, where you can actually select the type of physics that you want. Now, I don't know if actually altering the physics of the game so that way you can allow for an arcade flight style would actually require a massive overhaul of the game engine itself, but in short, you should just be able to alter some statistics in the core files of themselves to be able to allow for such a thing. I think. I'm not like a video game developer myself, but I know PC programming to a limited degree. So this sort of thing I do actually understand to some degree. But nevertheless, I would absolutely love to see more of this game. So TimeSymmetry, if you guys do see this video, do keep up the good work, because I am very eager to see more. And Ice Berg Interactive, if any of you watches this video, know as well that I've got a second game that you guys have published that I'm planning on doing here very soon. So do keep an eye out for that. But anyways, thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button down below to let me know. And if you also want to subscribe, feel free to go and click the subscribe button too, because I want to let this channel grow. Like I said, I want to let you guys see games that haven't been that well known, that aren't like Five Nights at Freddy's. That game has been getting such a fuck ton of publicity, I decided to go ahead and overlook it for the time being. I might play it later on, but for now, I want to wait until after I get a camera to record my reactions, because let's face it, who doesn't want to see someone's reaction when they get scared the shit out of them by a goddamn teddy bear? So, but thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.